Alright guys, we got a lot to talk about today about the stuff that was shown off at Sonic Central. So first off, we have a confirmation that the Shadow Batman trailer released a few days ago was part of a larger collab between DC Comics and the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. The series is supposed to run all the way until 2026, so this will outlast a lot of the content that was announced here. And it's supposed to start with comics that are written by Ian Flynn that will eventually spin off into larger projects. And on top of that, we got a first look at what the Sonic cast is going to look like in this DC hybrid universe. Of course, we have Shadow as Batman for obvious reasons. Sonic is the Flash, cause come on, that just makes sense. And then interestingly, they picked Knuckles as Superman, which at first I had a hard time rationalizing, but after thinking about it for a bit, yeah, it makes sense. Then we got Amy as Wonder Woman, which I think is pretty cool, and makes me wonder how the whole dynamic between Sonic and Amy is gonna go, since, in the DC Comics at least, to my very limited knowledge, I apologize to any DC fans in advance if I get any of this wrong, but I believe that in at least a few of the various continuities of the DC universe, Wonder Woman has had a thing for Superman, but aside from that, I believe her most known about romantic interest is one of the side characters from her own set of comics/life. So my biggest question then is, if they're going to bring any of Amy's character traits over to this DC hybrid universe, like her liking Sonic, considering that Wonder Woman is supposed to be, in the comics at least, an ancient Greek god that is part of a smaller subset of gods that just stays out of the world, yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to do that. Anyway, that tangent aside, we also got Tails as Cyborg, which makes total sense, not gonna lie, but also Silver as Green Lantern? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I get the other picks on this list, but Silver as Green Lantern, I don't know, it just feels kind of off to me, given what Green Lantern is all about. You know, willpower and all that. But anyways, I'll save that for a future video at a later date. Next on the docket, we have the Shadow Generations story trailer that got shown off during the Sonic Central. And oh my gosh, we got Mephiles. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here, I don't have much of a connection to 06 since I haven't gotten a hold of any of it on my own. But to me, the fact that they are even considering this, let alone going ahead and plopping a character like Mephiles in such a big budget release like this, tells me that they are fully confident in the product that they've made. Well, not fully confident. I made a video about why I think Sega's not fully confident in their product, but that's neither here nor there. There's more to talk about. So aside from seeing Mephiles returning, we also got a glimpse of what the ultimate final boss in this game is going to look like. I guess it looks cool though. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just basically Black Doom Round 2, which I'm fine with, all things considered. And then, spoiler warning, click off here if you don't want major plot stuff spoiled. Maria and Gerald are getting brought back into the game in one way or another. Now, all we got is a small tease towards the end of the trailer. But considering how they are playing this out, like Sonic Frontiers' marketing cycle, with the gameplay trailers followed by a story trailer, I'd say that it's safe to assume we'll be getting at least one more tease sometime in the middle of October before the game gets shipped out. And that about covers all the new stuff shown off in this trailer. The rest is mostly just stuff we've seen with absolutely stunning in-game animations. And quick side note here, I absolutely love this game's use of in-game animations, at least as far as they've been shown off. It makes the characters feel more alive in a way that we haven't seen since, I don't know, we'll go with Unleashed, I guess. Because, seriously, this has got to be the best in-game animations in a 3D Sonic game, hands down. But anyways, like I said, that does it for this particular trailer. Let's move on, shall we? Up next, we have the Shadow Dark Beginnings second teaser trailer with release dates for each episode. And the first is actually supposed to be released as of writing this and recording this video, so yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyways, we got Rouge and Omega again. Yeah! And of course, I gotta say, the animation on these is just perfecto, honestly. Plus, I love that in the snippets of the fight scenes that they animated Shadow fighting hand-to-hand. I don't know why, but ever since that first look at Dark Beginnings, I've always just wondered what it would really be like to see the Sonic cast fighting hand-to-hand. And I gotta say, with Shadow, it really fits. Plus, we've also got some sick shots of Rouge and Omega doing their usual thing in this, so there's the added bonus of that. And on top of that, it looks like Eggman's fleet is going to be following Team Dark up to the Ark for whatever reason. And their now leader guy, I guess, is this samurai egg robot type robot. So yeah, that's what we've got for the prologue at the moment, which is pretty cool. But anyways, next up we've got a cute little infomercial type thing for Gerald's diary. And based off of how it was shown off and what was in it, it looks like the blanked out lines of text that we saw in the promotional for the pre-order are actually how it's intended to be. Meaning that in-universe this might tie into a bunch of stuff that Gerald probably wanted to hide, including stuff about Project Shadow which we probably didn't know about. Which, that's a major thing, so go wild with theories, guys. And then lastly, we've got one more piece of Sonic content to cover that is hugely significant for Sonic content moving forward, but wasn't in the Sonic Central, so I decided to add it anyways. And that being the Movie Shadow DLC level pack that was announced for Sonic X Shadow Generations. And it not only features a playable level of Tokyo, like in the trailer for the movie, but also has an entirely new Shadow skin, and Keanu Reeves deciding to voice Shadow for it. It's set to release this December, probably alongside the movie's release date, and from what I currently understand, it is included in the special edition of Sonic X Shadow Generations for free. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. But anyways, that about covers all the latest news and stuff that came out of the Sonic Central this year. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. And also, don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts on all this stuff down below. And as always,